Nigri, Niwewe, Wawanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name in God with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, land of the wolves, Kunta Ki, Te, Ki, Swahili, Tower of Babel, first tongue. Peace from above. Amani kutoka. Peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Fuha Sabasiku. Happy seventh day. The Book of Life. Agano. Jipya. Ya. Emmanuel. New Testament of Emmanuel. Matthew chapter 25. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him." Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you, but go rather to those who sell and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. Afterwards, the other virgins came also, saying, "Brother, Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Assuredly I say to you, I do not know you. What watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming. For the kingdom of heaven is like a man traveling to a far country, who called his own servants and delivered his goods to them. And to one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to each according to his own ability. And immediately he went on a journey. Then he who had received the 5 talents went and traded with them and made another 5 talents. And likewise he who had received 2 gained 2 more also. But he who had received 1 went and dug in the ground and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants came and settled accounts with them. So he who had received 5 talents came and brought 5 other talents, saying, "Lord, you delivered to me 5 talents. Look, I have gained 5 more talents besides them." His Lord said to him, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord." He also, who had received 2 talents, came and said, "Lord, you delivered to me 2 talents. Look, I have gained 2 more talents besides them." His Lord said to him, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord." Then he who had received the 1 talent came and said, "Lord, I knew you had to be a hard man, reaping where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. And I was afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. Look, there you have what is yours." But his Lord answered and said to him, "You wicked and lazy servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. So you ought to have deposited my money with the bankers, and at my coming I would have received back my own with interest. Therefore, take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10 talents. For to anyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. And cast the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then he will sit on the throne of his glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he will set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on his right hand, Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or naked and clothe you? Or when did we see you sick or in prison and came to you? And the king will answer and say to them, Assuredly I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of those, my brother, you did it to me. Then he will also say to those on the left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for Satan and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not take me in. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and you did not visit me. Then they will all answer him, saying, Lord, when did when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick or in prison and did not minister to you? Then he will answer them, saying, Assuredly I say to you, inasmuch as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me. And these will go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. Interesting. Very interesting. Did you hear what he said? One more time. I keep telling y'all, it was different, but it was the same. See, here's this man. He got 10 virgins. 10 virgins waiting to be with him. But only 5 of them got common sense, mother wits. The other 5 are just, part of the world. And just like he said, like one man who, all the men who took the money and developed the money, whereas this one guy, he took and buried the money. I don't know what he was thinking about. He was going, but one more time, hold up. This is the book of life. The book of life is a teaching tool. One more time. In other words, be ye of the virgins with the brain to think ahead, not of the ones who is only thinking of the moment. Just like he said over here, why would you be, if God gives you something, you're supposed to take and advance yourself with it, not bury it. Why would you take and bury it and can do nothing with it? There's nothing possible you could be done. So what he's saying is, when you get your blessings, take and pass your blessings and in advance your blessings. Don't take and squeeze it. That's what he did. He took, and the money didn't do nothing. You're like, man, get up out of here, man. You could have did something. Just like he said, when the Son of Man, and he will sit on the thrones, all the nations, and he will divide them. One more time. You better be careful and pay attention to what you're doing. Just like they say, well, man, wait a minute. You said that we fed you. I don't remember feeding you. I ain't never met you before in my life. But you did meet me. That person that you fed from the heart. Bam. That was he. One more time. Just like that time when you was walking down the street. I'm talking to the men. Just like the time when you was walking down the street and your head hung down and that brother said, hey, man, hold your head up. You didn't know that man, but you did know that man because I was goals sending a message to you through your brother for you to lift your head up. One more time. One more time. It's saying it, telling you right here. Do not always be prepared. The 10 virgins, 5 was prepared and 5 was ready. One more time. 5 was prepared because it had oil in the event that something don't go right. And 5 was like, man, please, give me to go over here and we gonna do this, we gonna do that, because ain't nothing gonna go wrong. One more time, be prepared. Just like you get your blessings, you don't get your blessings for you to keep and hold on to. You get your blessings and you use your brain as to how to advance the blessings. And as you're able to advance the blessings, you can share the blessings with whoever, One more time. You're hearing me saying Lord because this is men talking to men. This is not man speaking the word of goals. This is man talking to man because men call each other Lord, Master, and King. So anytime I'm saying Lord, I'm talking about man to man, Master, man to man, King, man to man. When I say God of goals, it's only one. The only one who said beware of other people's goals. One more time. And here it is again. What to say again? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. My bad. Where is it at? Son of man. There it is. 25:13. Son of man. 25:13. Son of man. 25:31. Son of man. One more time. Son of man. Are you understanding? When did I feed you? When you fed that person that was hungry. When did I cater to you? When you catered to that person that you didn't know. When that person was like, man, it's freezing out here. Come on in. Come on in. Enjoy the fire. Get warm. Yeah. But he also gonna say to them other ones, wait a minute. I never turned my back on you. What about that man when he was hungry? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just like I remember one time being hungry, really truly hungry. And it was these white folks who was so-called teaching the Bible. I told them I was hungry. Truly, I really was hungry. And I asked them if they could buy me something to eat. I said, don't give me no money. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. We go in there. I listen to whatever you say, but I'm hungry. Could you feed me? And they're like, nah, we ain't got no money. Like a couple weeks later, same people preaching the same thing. And the white man recognized this black man. He came up to me and apologized. He said, man, I really want to apologize for what I did because we did have it. We was just scared. So you didn't come in the name of God. You can't tell me you coming in the name of God and you have fear. How? You coming in He who is the best bodyguard in the world because nobody can touch me unless He says so. Touch him. But you gonna say you coming in the name of God, but we was afraid to pull our money out. I didn't ask you to give me no money. I asked you to feed me. We got no money. We coming in the name of God, but we got fear. One more time. That's what he's talking about when he said, I came to you and was hungry, and you would not feed me. Because I came in the name of GODofgods. I came in the name of Emmanuel. One more time. One more time. And they got the chance to come back and see me and recognize that, wow, I was wrong for that. Yep. Don't be wicked and lazy. And don't disrespect them just because you don't know them. Knowledge, word of gold, and how he will send representative of him to you to see what you're going to do. One more time. Have I ever turned people down? Yes, I have. But there's other times that no, I haven't. I'll never forget having some. At the time, I was in therapy, and when I would do my therapy, after therapy, I would stop at the little donut place and get 10 donut holes. So I walking up the street one day, and I look at my hand. I'm like, why do I have the donut holes? Wait a minute. I get my donut holes after therapy. I don't get my donut holes going to therapy. And I looked down, I'm like, what? And I looked up, and out of the sky, crystal clear, beautiful sky. As I'm walking the street, I ain't see nobody, bro. As soon as I asked, why do I have these donut holes? And I'm on the way to therapy, I looked up, and there was a black man, homeless, with a basket. And I knew instantly those were not for me. Those was for him. But I had a tinge of spite in me. Yes, I did. I am more than man. I had a tinge of spite in me. I did. Oh, man. I took one out, and I ate one and gave him the rest. I had a tinge of spite in me, but I didn't let it overrule me. You see, he ain't mad about me having a tinge of spite in me. I am more than man. He ain't mad at you for having a tinge. But there's absolutely no way I was going to look at him and walk past him with those donut holes when I asked him, why do I have them? Why do I have these? You ain't got them for you. Get you one and get the rest away. That's what I did. Pay attention to the signs. One more time. One more time. I say it time and time again. It's not by choice. It's by D123 sign. S-I-G-N. Pay attention to the signs. He keep telling you. He keep telling you. GODofgods sent his begotten son, Emmanuel, Matthew1, 2, 3, so that those who choose to get closer to he can and will. But you got to pay attention to Matthew 1, 2, 3. It's just that plain. It's just that simple. Whose name he go with us. He didn't name himself. GODofgods named him. One more time. Nigri, Miwewe, Mawanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N. In the name of the true begotten son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name he go with us, Matthew 1, 2, 3. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, land of the gold. Kunta Kinte, Kiswahili, Tower of Babel, first tongue of man. Peace from above. Amani Kutoko. Yuku. Peace from above. Enjoy the seventh day. Fuwaha, Sabbath. Siku. Happy seventh day.